Uh, Just a second. I just gotta think how to phrase shit. I'm bad on the fly. The Eerie Horror Film Festival is a film festival slash convention that takes place every year in Erie, Pennsylvania. The past few years have been in the Warner Theater, which is just fantastic because the theater itself is just really old and regal looking. So we take submissions from all over the world and we screen those movies, whatever we pick out of those, for like 3 or 4 days, depending on the year, over the course of a weekend. I've been working with the Eerie Horror Film Fest since 2007, so this year is going to be, I think, my 7th year in the rodeo. Woo! As technical director, I make sure the movies get screened, that everything kind of flows cohesively. I've been a film student out here at Edinburgh for a long time now. Horror's just always been, a genre that's appealed to me. It's just kind of what I grew up watching. The film festival is great for, like local and amateur filmmakers because it gets their film out and it gets them exposure. We've kind of built up like a credibility, for showcasing the kind of films that we do over the past so many years. So for somebody to come in, that's not really well known and have their work exhibited in there, yeah, they definitely get some like eyes on them that they wouldn't normally if they were just kind of putting their videos out on YouTube. It kind of gives them a bigger event to showcase their work in. Some of my favorite things to do, I really like that I get to interact with, these B and C level celebrities that I've grown up watching on film. It's really great to finally get to meet them and, kind of share stories with them or like ask them like kind of how things went behind the scenes of some of my favorite movies. And I like being able to help people out. The one year, Beverly Bonner from Basket Case had showed up, and she had this really old laptop that kind of just fried last minute, like while she was on her way to our film festival. I was able to help her and get that stuff off her and onto a flash drive. So, being able to help somebody with that kind of, B-level celebrity status, just, in a normal everyday situation felt really great. One of my friends that I had known since high school had gotten involved with the Horror Fest the year before I did. Her neighbors were a big part of it. They were on the board at that time. And, she kind of was like, hey, I have this friend who's really into horror movies and stuff, and you guys would really like him, so, he should come along. And I started out that year just as a volunteer, as a red shirt status. If you guys are familiar with Star Trek, that's where we get that from. So, just kind of redshirt status for the first year or two. And it was really a lot of fun, so I just kind of kept coming back. And it's been a good ride ever since.